The Nez Perce were the American Indians who lived in northeastern Oregon, central Idaho, and southwestern Washington. There they roamed peacefully with herds of prized horses. The tribes ate salmon, wild berries, and root plants. The Nez Perce treasured their relationship with nature.
I want your land.
No, we were here first. In the 1840s, white settlers began farming on the Nez Perce land. The U.S. government made treaties promising the Nez Perce certain lands while buying other lands for the settlers.
We will sign a treaty and give you certain land. No, I don't want to be on a reservation. We will send soldiers. Come, I will go.
They persuaded the government to force the Nez Perces onto a reservation. Chief Joseph refused to go. The government threatened to send soldiers to force him and his people. To avoid war, some Nez Perces started toward the reservation. But then angry young warriors killed the white settlers who had mistreated the American Indians.
I'm angry.
Chief Joseph feared that the U.S. soldiers would attack his tribe. He decided to lead his people safely to Canada. Soldiers chased Chief Joseph and several hundred of his followers for more than 1,000 miles. It's Santiago chasing them. Dude, chase them.
Why don't we chase them?
Chase them. I'm not chasing them. Somebody's got to go chase them. No. The Nez Perce hid in the mountains, canyons, or deep in the narrow valley. Several times they had to fight off the soldiers. At last, the Nez Perce reached the Bear Paw Mountains in Montana, about 40 miles from Canada. They hoped to cross the border the next day, but soldiers found them. For 5 days, the Nez Perce fought bravely. They were hungry, cold, and exhausted. Finally, Chief Joseph surrendered. I am tired of fighting, Chief Joseph stated. Our chiefs are killed. The old men are all dead. It is cold and we have no blankets. The little children are freezing to death. My people, some of them have run away to the hills, and they have no blankets or food. I want to have time to look for my children and see how many of them I can find. Maybe I shall find them among the dead. Hear me, chiefs, I am tired. My heart is sick and sad. From where the sun now stands, I will fight no more forever. U.S. Army leaders had promised the Nez Perce they would return to their home country. Instead, the soldiers took off the Nez Perce to a reservation far off Oklahoma. At least half of the tribe died from disease on the way back. And once there were new on their route. Eventually, some of the Nez Perce were allowed to return to the reservations in Idaho and Washington. But Chief Joseph and his people never lived in the beloved valley again.